go for a quick ride before I stop at Walmart eventually. And first off, is there too many people in the parking lot? Nah, we're still good. I think we're gonna go do a little practice real quick. Try and do a few. I could go right there. Do a few little U-turns and whatnot. Maybe we'll talk about today, like what makes you a good rider, basically. Is time relative when you ride? Like the time you've elapsed riding in years and whatnot, does that really matter? Hey, we got a PCX over there. So let's just try to do a little practice here, try and do a couple little U-turns in 2 spaces and see if we can pull those off. Not very well. Definitely struggling here. Am I supposed to do it in the distance of all 4? Because then that's a little bit easier at least. Try for rights, because rights are a lot harder. Quick stops. Not using any rear brake because let's take a look at this PCX. Sweet. Did a little practice there, so is time relative in how good of a rider you are, per se? Probably not, but I mean it certainly does help, because it's one thing I think about, I guess, sometimes, because I see all these major humongous moto vloggers that have a gazillion followers and whatnot, and are teaching you how to ride and everything, but then they'll sit there and talk about, yeah, I've been riding since this year or whatnot. It's like, I've been riding longer than most all of these people. But I guess we're gonna follow. This is one of the roads I wanted to go down anyway, see where all these things go. Just gotta start riding around here and see what is going on. So yeah, I mean, so what makes you a good rider? Are you a good rider if you go to track days all the time? Are you a good rider if you've been riding for 20 years? Are you a good rider if you practice all the time? I know where we are now. Are you a good rider if you practice all the time? Or what makes you good? Because there'll be a lot of people who, like, it's relative to exactly to kind of what you do. There could be people who ride for 6 months but sit there and have practice or go practice all of the time. Or you could have your Harley rider that's ridden for 35 years that I don't know where I'm gonna go. You got this Harley rider who may have ridden for 35 years, but all they do is drive 3 miles to the bar. Can you turn left here? I'm about to find out, because I'm going to. I don't see any signs saying you can't. So I guess we are. So yeah, there could be a matter of a difference between someone's riding for a very short period of time, but all they do is practice and do absolutely nothing but that. Or you could have people who've been riding for 100 years that they're only riding 3 miles a day to go to a bar or go to a store or go to whatever. I'm sure I probably fall in between all of that because I don't do much practice. I kind of just ride, but I have been riding since 2012, 2011, 2012, predominantly all on scooters. Just now got a bike. And I guess it doesn't matter what bike you ride, as opposed to what makes you a better rider. Some of them, despite what some people say, they're all the same. All the same principles do kind of still apply, but different bikes definitely ride differently. And some are harder to control than others, or some can't turn as well, whatnot. But yeah, so we're kind of just cruising around, see what we got going on, and then I'm gonna end up at Walmart eventually, but probably should do a lot more practice, as you see, because I can't even handle doing that U-turn well enough. But I got my hand on my clutch, I can't wave. I cannot wave. You can always miss shift like that. What do we got going on up here? Oh, it looked like the pavement was being done up there. This is probably a poor choice to go down this road because this is bumpy as shit. Can you even what the hell? How do I get back? Oh, it's through there. There's no road, man. Where do I go? And I don't know what the speed limit actually is on this road. Yeah, this road kind of sucks. Should probably get off this one as soon as we can. Very bumpy road. But probably in order to be a good rider, the best rider, you should be practicing all the time. What about track days? I don't know that track days are, I don't know, I'll be stubborn and say that track days aren't necessarily going to make you, I shouldn't say that. They'll make, depending upon what you're doing, because that's obviously tracks, you're at speed, you're trying to go fast. That's not really going to apply to the main roads or main riding. Like, you got people telling you to trail brake all the time or drag your knee all the time, and you shouldn't really be doing that. And I don't think that's necessarily something that is necessary, especially dragging knee. I think that's just something flashy. Something flashy that people try and do. As far as the trail braking, that can help, but I don't typically trail brake. I slow down at the speed that you should be going around the corner before the corner. Alright, let's turn. There's a forest preserve. Let's go down here. See where we're going on. See what we got going on down here. That's no outlet, so we're not going to go there. That's someone's driveway. Hopefully I don't get lost and try and have to use my GPS just to figure out where I'm at. I think I might know where I'm at though. I think I'm on the road where that Blackhawk Farms Raceway is. But nonetheless, I mean, you probably should be doing all of the above. If you have the time for it, if you can afford it and do all that stuff, you should be practicing all the time. You should be, if you can, go to track days. Why not? That'll help a little. Go to track days. And then time, to a degree, will be really relative, because you're obviously going to get seat time and have the occurrences of all different things of whatever happening. Apparently we gotta go left or right. We'll go right. We may just be on the same, we may have just done a circle and been on the same, be on the same road. Apparently the speed limit is slow. Slow her down. But yeah, I myself definitely need to practice more. Probably should even try and look into one of those like advanced rider courses, MSF type things. See what's going on with one of those. And maybe should we go through downtown? Got some river action. Yeah, actually, let's turn in. Let's go through downtown, see what the hell's around here. I have no idea. Gonna have to hold the brake or we're gonna roll backwards. Run away! Actually, not even sure if I'm in Wisconsin or Illinois right now. I'm right along the border, so it could be either. What do we got down here? Did that say sugar bitches? We got a nice little like river road here. So I guess we found this by accident. Nice little cruise along the river. No idea how long this goes. Looks like it might end right there. Cemetery. This is kind of a sketchy intersection. That's all. Nice of that first guy that turned on his blinker just before he was turning. Got a road with speed now, though. I don't have to worry about if I'm speeding. Enjoy the beautiful scenery again now that as we get back into nowhere. It's a pretty nice road. navigate my way back to where I want to go. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. Yeah, Casso just made a 360 camera. Too cheap to buy it, but as usual, most people are going to say have been saying it's not great. But from what I've seen of it, it looks pretty decent. Admittedly, the night stuff does look pretty bad, and it still does have kind of obnoxious wind noise like these ones. So I don't know how much that would be great for moto vlogging or whatnot. My hands already hurt too. My hands started hurting like immediately. But time is gonna help, because you experience all kinds of different things, but it's not the end all, the only thing that's going to make you a good rider, because if you're not practicing, you're not learning how to use your bike, you're not going to be that great. Like I said, I've been riding since 2011, and I would still say there's vast areas of improvement. I would still label myself as like a really good beginner rider, maybe intermediate, I don't know. I'm not going to go out there and try and start teaching people how to ride. That property for sale over there. Some nice little creeks and whatnot. That huge silo action here. Send it this way for a little while and then make a right somewhere. Try and get back in the general directions where I came from. Must be a huge tree farm. So it's two different roads far apart that are saying go this way for it. Pretty nice out here. This isn't a bad road. It's fairly smooth. Some nice scenery. As usual, there's not a whole hell of a lot of curves. This looks like a cool farm coming up. Probably coulda, shoulda, woulda been 6, I guess, but I don't typically use that gear. See, it's still pretty, looks like it's still pretty hazy and smoky from whatever wildfires are going on again in Canada. I think goat just sitting up on a table. That's kind of things that'll be better with a 360 camera, because then I don't have to worry about trying to look over at stuff or trying to pan my camera in editing or whatnot. You can just do it in 360 because it will pick it up. Not too bad out here. Action. starting to get a little more weathered. Got all these gigantic fields. Make this video too long, and I'm gonna have to start venturing back to figure out where the hell I'm at pretty soon. Might have to stop to figure out where I'm at. So let's stop and look at the cows for a minute. What's up, cows? So thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and we will see you guys all later. We'll end you at the farm, and we will see y'all later. Cheers. Alright, well that was whatever it serves of it, if I'm going to use any of that or whenever I use any of that. So thank you all much. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and see you later. Bye.